Now it's time to make Saber's Excalibur from the Fate anime series. I am really excited to make this sword. The Fate series was one of the first anime I had ever watched and got really invested into, and so I've been wanting to make this weapon for a really long time, and now it's finally time. So let's cut the chatter and pick up a platter because it's about to go down. Stay tuned.
This is a tofu.
The top line is how much I'll be taking off. And the second line is, well, I might go that far. Now I can just clean up these lines that I started with the belt sander using this circular sanding wheel. It's got the sticky back, so I just fold it over and then it stays shut. I find this technique is similar to the Japanese technique that they use on katana blades, where they scrape the surface and file the surface of the blade so that they can have really fine control over their lines. And although power tools are much quicker, you lose a little bit of control. And there's the scabbard. It's not really a scabbard. It's just a giant slab of wood. But it's going to look like a scabbard. And that's what really matters. As with most things, I tend to do the back first before I do the front. That way, you know, if I mess up, you know, the back of the piece is always going to have some sort of inconsistency. So you want to kind of warm up before you get to the front, and this will ensure that you're ready to, you know, get it done right by the time you get to the front side of the piece. You know, that's just a general tip. Don't take it as advice though, because it's not. It's probably, as with most things I do, it's probably the wrong way to do things. You know, seek a doctor's help. Got it. Oh, whew, that was tough. When I got the thing more or less secure, just taking a pencil, I'm gonna draw my lines in, and I'm pressing, you know, kind of hard to make an indent. The graphite doesn't actually show up very well on the over the paint. You gotta press kind of hard. Don't press too hard though, or else you'll probably snap your fingers off. That's probably the only worthy advice in this whole video. Maybe the only worthy advice I've ever given. You know, don't snap your fingers off. Okay. And we're gonna take the thing off. And I'm gonna show you the pencil mark. And I always take my time with taping. You know, it's very tedious, but it'll save yourself a hell of a lot of time in the end. You know, an extra hour during this process could save, you know, the 5 hours that I put into making this damn thing. You know, it's worth it. If only I had that mentality for everything I do. And the best thing about this particular design is that it's all straight lines, which is amazing. Sometimes you get those projects that have curves and shapes that just shouldn't be mathematically possible. And cutting tape for all that is a nightmare. You know, that's when you let the robots take over and you let the CNC machines do it. Sometimes it gets to be too much, and you know, there's only so much these little phalanges can accomplish in a single day. Oh, but that's an excuse. I could do anything.
Ooh, this is a tofu. Tafaru. A tafaru.
Alright. Looks not too bad. Not too bad. It's a little bit off. But like everything I make, you know, it's always a little bit off. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Let's move forward, shall we?
Right.
This is ridiculous. I don't even know what to do right now.